Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. I'm Jeremy Scheidt.
I'm Gavin Higgins.
Good morning, Gavin.
Oh, what a morning.
What a morning.
Gorgeous driving in.
Okay, I was going to say you've had a heck of a morning already.
No, well, I mean, daughter didn't sleep through the night, so yeah, but
Oh, okay.
I tell you what, it does make it worth it, though, when you can wake up in the morning, because I think the last time we did the breakfast show was, probably when we were running around town doing all of our interviews.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the last time I was here, and it was already bright when I woke up. And this morning, sun rising up, nice and cold morning, makes it feel like fall. Just wonderful.
It does. And more beautiful weather expected to start the week. However, the little bit of sprinkle that we got certainly helps the dryness situation, but we'd hope for more. If you folks haven't noticed already, we are not Dave and Brent.
Clearly.
We are Jeremy and Gavin. That's for a few different reasons. Dave is taking a little bit of time off, and Brent is in Columbus for golf reports. They should have a beautiful day for state golf, Class C state golf. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So we'll have those throughout the day.
Yeah, I think the weather was a little bit breezy, but temperature-wise, well, it's not like the girls really care all that much. They've golfed in pretty much everything, especially in the fall. And, oh, man, I'm hoping the best for them. I want to see a state title.
They've golfed in it all, and they can golf in it all way better than you or I can.
Oh, by a long shot.
For sure. So best of luck to them. So we'll try to fill in the best way possible, folks. You know, we don't have a ton of experience sitting in. You know, this is kind of our first time going start to finish with the breakfast show. So we'll have some fun along the way. And you know what? I think I was sabotaged this morning.
No doubt.
I hit the intro music. It started playing before we went live. I grabbed the microphone, and the microphone comes off of its boom here completely. It was on the very last thread. It's been turned around so many times. It fell completely off, and I didn't think I was going to get it on before the intro. So then I was immediately in a race against time. So either Brent or Dave is trying to sabotage me here with this microphone, but it's hanging on just barely. I'm nervous about it.
I tell you what, if it comes off, I think we can blame Dave, right?
Well, this was his mic.
I mean, he's been there the longest.
It was his last, so.
Dave, I'm sorry, but
if you hear a loud boom, it's the mic hitting the ground, and I might go off the air for a little bit, and Gavin will take over. Let's start with school lunch menus. How about that?
Perfect. Well, starting in Sargent. If you love cereal and toast or pancakes, that's what they're having for breakfast this morning. Also juice, fruit, milk, and yogurt. And then for lunch, hamburger, fries, fruit cup, milk, and a salad bar. Also would like to let everyone know that the beef for the hamburgers for lunch today was donated. So how about that? Big thank you goes out to those who donated that beef. And then, let's see, Arnold. They're having waffles this morning. Chicken patty on a bun for lunch. And then in Callaway, Tornadoes. Big fan of Tornadoes for breakfast. That's what they're having, Italian chicken for lunch. And then in SEM, yogurt and granola for breakfast. Au gratin potatoes?
Au gratin.
Au gratin?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of those. But it doesn't really matter because, let's be honest, small town schools know how to make lunches. They're having potatoes with or without ham, corn or carrots, and a dinner roll. And in Gothenburg, they're having pizza, barbecue pork rib sandwiches as well. And then at Broken Bow Middle and High School, entree, fresh baked ham and cheese sub, creamy macaroni. Oh, hold on. That was last week. This was not X'd out. Naughty. There we go. On the 12th, today, fresh baked ham and cheese sub, pizza, pasta bake with garlic breadsticks, grilled chicken sandwich for vegetables, fresh baby carrots, and golden corn, fruit, fresh and canned fruit of the day, milk, 1% unflavored milk, and chocolate skim milk.
All right. Sounds good. At Thedford, no school today, so obviously no lunch there. At Litchfield, a pulled pork sandwich, french fries, peas and carrots, a berry cup, and milk. At Cozad today, a chili dog, tater tots, egg salad sandwich, chicken Caesar salad with blueberry muffin. You also get fresh garden salad, baby carrots, ranch dressing, chilled fruit, and milk. At Ansley today, Tornadoes there as well. They for breakfast, that is, and then lunch, chicken fajitas. At Anselmo Myrna today, they are serving up fresh baked ham and cheese sub, grilled chicken sandwich, pizza pasta bake with garlic breadstick, fresh baby carrots and golden corn, fresh and canned fruit of the day, and milk. So there you go. That catches you up on your lunch specials. I like that those schools plan out those specials like that. At my school, I'll just put my former school on blast. They're halfway across the state, so I don't think they're going to. They're not going to find out about this, but I think that they just kind of came up with it, almost day by day. You found out the next day's lunch the previous day. You didn't really have a week to plan for it.
You like walk in and just open the freezer and go, all right, well, we got that left over. I guess that's mystery meat this week. And
if they ran out of the main entree, if you were at the back of the line. So that's why they always got mad at the kids for rushing to the lunch line, because you wanted to get first in line. But it was because of a legitimate concern for us, because if you weren't at the front of the line, sometimes they didn't make enough of the main entree. And so if you were like the last 20 to 30 kids at the end of the line, sometimes that really good entree would be gone by the time you got up there, and you got like a warmed up ham sandwich out of the microwave or something like that. So there was an actual concern, and you know what? You risked getting in trouble for running up there. Yeah, you got to get in on the main lunch special. Speaking of food, we're going to pass along the grocery cart specials to you here later on this half hour as we work our way towards 8 o'clock, so stick around for that. Of course, each Monday they start with a new ad special, and that's when we're normally joined by Steve from the grocery cart. He's not going to be able to make it in today, so Gavin and I are going to look over this newly released ad with you from the grocery cart in just a little bit. But first, we should play the game.
Ooh, the game.
Did I lay a prize out over there?
I don't see one.
Let's do a Subway 6-inch sub up there. Grab one of those, and we'll make that our prize for today. I know those are always popular.
All right. 6-inch sub.
All right. Let's hear today's question.
All right. This is all about Oktoberfest. When does Oktoberfest begin each year? Is it A, the last day of September, B, the first day of October, C, the first Sunday in October, or D, the middle of September? Which day or when does Oktoberfest, goodness gracious, begin each year? The last day of September, the first day of October, the first Sunday in October, or the middle of September?
Okay, give us a call, 872-2801, if you believe that you know, and we'll get you a chance at that 6-inch Subway sub. And don't worry if the answers kind of confuse you like they did me, because that's a lot of information.
That's a lot.
We'll reread it to you before you answer. So give us a call, 872-2801. At the Callaway Good Life Center, their hometown facility offers the security and comfort of a small town with the advantages of city living. They offer speech, occupational, and physical therapy for their residents. Visit CallawayGoodLife.com for more information.
New name, same great service. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We have partnered with a new agency in order to continue to provide our clients with the best coverage at competitive rates. We have been providing insurance services to the area since 2015 as Dynamic Insurance Services, and Chip and I look forward to continuing the relationships that we've built. Give us a call at 836-2201 or stop in at the office in Callaway for all your insurance needs.
Welcome back. We've got a caller on the line, and we welcome in Traven. Traven, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you ready to answer the question?
Yes.
Okay, Gavin, go ahead.
All right, Traven. When does Oktoberfest begin each year? Is it the last day of September, the first day of October, the first Sunday in October, or the middle of September?
First Sunday.
Unfortunately, it is not. Thanks for trying, Traven.
Sorry,
Okay.
Traven. Thank you. All right. No winner. That's tricky.
That is very
There's
tricky.
lots of months and days and everything coming at you. So we'll hold on to that one. We'll bank that one. Maybe Dave and Brent will want to revisit that one later this week.
That's definitely a tough one. I mean, obviously, I can see the answer in front of me. Would not have guessed what the answer was. Let me put it that way.
Yes. So keep that in mind. If we revisit that later on this week, Dave and Brent will maybe bring that one up again, and maybe it won't stump you as much this time. So there we go. Let's see here. you want to just talk about those grocery cart specials right now?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
We were talking about food earlier, and I was looking at the new sheet before we started the breakfast show, and there's a lot of really, really good deals. And going to start might as well just start in the meat department, because why not? 85% lean ground beef, $3.28 a pound. Great price there, as well as boneless pork loins, $1.88 a pound. Charcoal steaks, $3.98 a pound, and pork sausage, $2.68 a pound. Great prices there at Grocery Cart.
A couple of things catching my eye in the dairy side of things. I'm not much of a chef, and I'm hardly even an at-home cook that's halfway decent. But a good thing that I do is, I put cheese on everything.
Always.
So they've got shredded Kraft cheeses, 2 for $5. You can start your morning with some Coffee Mate creamers. Those are $3.58. And you know what a good easy breakfast is? Just toss some Pillsbury Grand biscuits in the oven. 2 for $3 on those, and that's a good start to the day. And they taste home baked, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, over in the frozen food section, if you're like myself, and sometimes it's not worth making things up, like a pizza, for example. Well, you can get Wild Mike's Ultimate Pizzas for $5.28. Also, other items they have in the frozen food department: grown in Ohio and Idaho potatoes, Stouffer's party size lasagna or enchilada. Maybe if you're having a night where you just want to pop something in the microwave or oven. Also have on there Tostino's pizza rolls. Big fan of those. And also some Best Choice pancakes, 2 for $3 if you want to head on over to the frozen food section.
In grocery, the name of the game is getting multiple items for a good price. Best Choice wheat sandwich bread, 3 for $4. Frito-Lay Cheetos or Fritos, 2 for $6. Frito-Lay Doritos, 2 for $5, as well as Ritz crackers. You can also get Nabisco family-size cookies or crackers. That includes Chips Ahoy, 2 for $7. And then Pepsi products are 4 for $10. That's a great deal. And those bagged donuts that you can get, especially the powdered ones, even the chocolate-covered ones, those are 2 for $4 for those bags. So there you go.
So great produce, of course, at Grocery Cart. 2 for $6, Jonathan Apples. 2 for $5, Best Choice red potatoes. They also have yellow onions, which are 2 for $3, and fall squash are 88 cents a pound. Also, don't forget they have some great pears, Bartlett or I can't. Why is it? It must be a Monday, but it's DiNardo pears. I think
that one I can't help you with. You're going to have to sit on that pedestal by yourself.
If you know what that pear is and you really like them, well, they're $1.18 a pound right now, so you can check all that out in the produce section.
And we know how good Kretschmar items from the deli are. They've got Kretschmar smoked ham or honey ham for $4.98 a pound, and also white or yellow American cheese for $5.98 a pound. And here you go. It goes with about anything. Mrs. Jerry's cheddar broccoli salad for $3.98 a pound. That sounds delicious.
And it is very good.
You could even have that as a breakfast item, I think. Fresh broccoli salad for breakfast. That'd be good.
And it's healthy for you. Some store-wide savings just across the board. 2 for $5, Peter Pan peanut butter. Best Choice olive oil, $4.78. Let's see, Betty Crocker cake mix, 4 for $5. Shake and bake of a selected varieties, 2 for $5. Post cereal is $2.98. Pebbles honey bunches, Raisin Bran cereal, and then Pringles Mega Stacks. I'm thinking I'll probably be in there with at least $10 worth of that. They're $1.78.
And then last but not least, don't forget those rewards bonus items. They've got those marked on the shelf for you. When you buy them, you earn extra rewards points onto your Grocery Cart rewards card. And if you don't have one of those cards already, make sure you sign up for one. You can save on gas and other items when you're doing your shopping down the line. I know a lot of the time I pick up items off of the shelf and I get to the checkout and they say, do you want to use your points for that case of water you bought? I was like, oh, yeah, I would. And then it's like you got them for free, essentially.
And it's super easy too. All you have to do is like my wife and I have the cards on our keys. So you walk in, you get your stuff. If you want to scan to rack up some points, it's just a simple, either a scan with their scanner gun, or it goes across the table, and that's all it takes. It's very simple.
GKBrokenbow.com online, and you can shop with them every day, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Jack Holt wishes us a good morning on Facebook, and thank you very much to those of you watching The Breakfast Show this morning. Again, if you were not aware already, we are streaming The Breakfast Show on Facebook as well as our YouTube page and our Twitter pages, so keep that in mind going forward. We're hoping to have a lot of fun with that. I know Dave and Brent have had a lot of fun with that so far, and it's fun to see the guests when we have them in the studio as well. Today, music-wise, now that's the number one pressure that you have on you when you're hosting The Breakfast Show.
true.
You've got to play good music. So I thought, when it comes to music, what do I know the best? And I think it was a pretty easy decision for me to make. I know 90s country pretty well.
That's a good choice.
So we're going to go specifically on the countryside today from the decade of the 90s.
I like it.
But how do I kick it off? We've got to kick it off with a hands-down classic. This is David Lee Murphy.
Ooh, okay. Yep.
You know where I'm going?
I do know where you're going.
All right. Dust on the Bottle.
either today or maybe even Friday. I can't remember for sure, but
Okay.
yeah, it's up there. Coat Drive currently taking place starting today. Remember, you can drop off those coats and pretty much everything else: socks, mittens, gloves, shoes, boots, hats, scarves, and other items. They can be dropped off at the Custer County Chief, which is located right across the street from the Broken Bow Municipal Auditorium. If you want the address, it is 305 South 10th Avenue. It obviously starts today and goes through the end of the year. All the items will be given to Community Connection in Broken Bow, where they are available free of charge to people who need them. And this is, I want to say, I don't know if she ever put it on there, how many years it's been going on. It's been quite a while, though.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that it has.
It's not in there.
Other news items you want to just kind of feature here real quick?
Really it's been kind of a little bit slower lately. A couple things to note, though, and I know people are tired of hearing about it, but it's back in our area and more prevalent than ever, and it is COVID. Malham Medical Center noted last week that they have moved into an internal red alert, which means that their resources are being stretched to the max when it comes to being able to serve the community as well as have their quality response to COVID-19. So that story is available. It was released on October 8th. I think the actual release went out the day before, but just something to keep in mind. Really encouraging that everyone be diligent about personal responsibility of wearing a mask when around others, avoid social gatherings, washing your hands frequently, and staying home if exposed to someone with COVID-19 or showing symptoms. And, of course, you can stay up to date on all COVID-19 data by checking out sandhillsexpress.com Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when Loop Basin releases that information. And sometimes it can be a little slow, so it might take me an hour or two, but it'll be up there for you so you can stay informed.
We'll toss all kinds of information to you today during the breakfast show because, of course, at its core here at KCNI KBBN, keeping Central Nebraska informed is our number one goal. So we're always mixing in that information. We are also mixing in sports all this week. We mentioned Brent is going to be at the Class C state championships in Columbus today and tomorrow. And, of course, we're really excited for the Broken Bow girls golf team. Made it as a team this year. And Brent's going to be there on the course giving updates hourly throughout the day. We believe we're going to shoot for that first update to be in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yep.
So stick around for that first update coming to you in the 9 o'clock hour. That'll kind of get things set up. And I said it last week, the cool thing about these updates that he does from State Golf is they're quicker than the electronic updates that you get online. They've got that website that tells you how the golfers did every few holes. Well, Brent can kind of tell you, well, I just saw so-and-so with a great shot out of the rough to save this hole, and now she's putting for par and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So I think that'll be really cool and a good way for folks to keep up.
Yeah.
Because with golf, of course, it's a focus sport, so you can't be sitting there talking the whole time and doing it live, and you can't videotape either.
Correct. Yeah, there's when it comes to the rules of golf, things are, I want to say, a little bit stringent. They're a little on the, they're pretty strict on what you can and cannot do. And, talking to a player, in basketball, you can talk to a player while they're, on the court. Football and volleyball, very much the same. But when it comes to golf, you're on your own type of deal once the tournament gets started. But these girls, they know how to operate like this, and I have a feeling that they're having a blast on the east side of the state.
Yep, I bet they are, and we're going to have a lot of fun bringing those updates to you. We've got some wonderful sponsors that we'll feature throughout the day as well. Next to those reports, thank you very much to all of you out there who help sponsor Class C state golf reports right here on KBBN. If you are listening to us on KCNI, those will be on KBBN 95.3 throughout the day. And if you have some family members that want to listen from a distance, remember KBBN.com and the free KBBN app. All right, more 90s country to take us to news, weather, and sports at the top at 8 o'clock. This one from the late Joe Diffie. This is...
Pickup Man?
Oh, you're a good guesser.
Oh.
Federal appeals court judge has a conservative record on issues like abortion, immigration, and gun rights. Her confirmation would grow the court's conservative majority to 6 of the 9 justices.
President Trump says he's all better and ready to make his first campaign trip since he tested positive for the coronavirus.
As you probably heard, I took a certain, I call it a cure.
He'll fly to Florida today. Joe Biden campaigns in Ohio. Update on a private security guard accused of shooting a man to death at a right-wing rally in Colorado. KCNC TV's Michaela White.
Matthew Dolloff remains in jail this morning after he was arrested over the weekend. We learned he's not even a licensed security guard for the city and county of Denver.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Gavin Higgins with you, and here was a look at state news. 5 boys, including a 7-year-old, have been cited on suspicion of burglary after a neighbor reported seeing the group kick in the door of a nearby apartment in Lincoln. 2 16-year-olds, 2 14-year-olds, and the 7-year-old were cited Thursday. Police said one of the 14-year-old boys was sent to the juvenile detention center on an unrelated outstanding warrant. The 7-year-old was apparently acting as a lookout for the other boys. The apartment resident reported that $100 was missing from a safe in his bedroom closet following the break-in. The driver of a cement truck has died in a 2-vehicle crash in Gretna. The crash happened around 11:15 a.m. Thursday at the intersection of Highway 370 and Wickersham Boulevard, according to a news release by the Sarpy County Sheriff's Office. Investigators say a car driven by an 18-year-old Murdoch man turned left in front of the cement truck, which hit the car. The crash sent the truck into a ditch where it overturned. The driver of the car and his 68-year-old grandmother, who was his passenger, were taken to a hospital for treatment of injuries. The driver of the truck, 58-year-old Gregory Brennan of Omaha, died at the scene, according to the sheriff's office. The crash remains under investigation. Conviction on a reduced drug charge has sent a Beatrice man to state prison. 36-year-old James Orton has been ordered to serve a 2-year prison term along with 1 year of post-release supervision. Orton pleaded no contest to possession of methamphetamine after initially facing a more serious count of hazardous drug distribution. Charges of negligent child abuse and possession of drug paraphernalia were dismissed. Gage County District Judge Rick Schreiner took 4 days off Orton's sentence for time spent in custody. Orton was arrested November 16th of last year after police served a search warrant on the South 10th Street home he shared with 2 women in Beatrice. Authorities found multiple meth pipes, syringes, and bags in the basement within reach of children in the home. 1 pipe tested positive for methamphetamine.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In Game 6 of the NBA Finals, the Lakers cruised to a 106-93 win over the Heat to win the 17th NBA title in franchise history, tied for the most all-time. LeBron James had a triple-double, 28 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. He wins his 4th NBA title and is named MVP of the Finals for a 4th time. In Game 1 of the American League Championship Series in baseball, the Rays edged the Astros 2-1. Week 5 of the NFL Sunday night saw the Seahawks edge the Vikings 27-26. Russell Wilson threw a touchdown pass with 15 seconds left on 4th and goal. Seattle is 5-0 now on the season. In the late action, Cowboys edged the Giants 37-34 on a last-second field goal. Quarterback Dak Prescott suffered a compound fracture and dislocation of his right ankle. He's out for the year for Dallas. Browns are 4-1 after beating the Colts 32-23. In the early action, the Raiders hand the Chiefs their first loss of the year, 40-32. Steelers are 4-0 after beating the Eagles 38-29. Rams are 4-1. They beat the Washington football team 30-10. Ravens are 4-1. They downed the Bengals 27-3.
Here is your weatherology forecast. We'll have sunshine for your Monday. We warm to 73. Winds will be breezy out of the west-southwest, gusting in the 30s. Clear skies for tonight, 41 for your low. Lots of sunshine on Tuesday. We will be in the upper 60s. We're at 73 for Wednesday. The sunshine continues. Cooler 53 Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Mandy Faluber.
Questions about your retirement deserve more than just a call center. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. Let me show you the difference personal attention can make when it comes to your goals. Contact me at 308-872-6849. That's 308-872-6849. Personal attention, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back. Thank you very much, Janet. At our studios, we're warming up to close to 31 degrees on this chilly morning. Thanks, Dan, for watching this morning and checking us out on Facebook Live. Let's take a look, Gavin, at a couple of those employment listings that are up on sandhillsexpress.com right now.
Sure, we're going to start with Sargent Drilling. The Sargent Drilling Company in Broken Bow is looking for help and is accepting applications for full-time employment. They offer competitive wages, holiday and vacation pay, health insurance, and 401k. A good driving record is required, and a CDL is preferred. You can apply in person at their office at West Highway 2 in Broken Bow or call 872-5125. Sargent Drilling Company is an equal opportunity employer. Also, Taco John's is looking for some help. Taco John's in Broken Bow is hiring for all shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available. There are opportunities for advancement. Plus, full-time employees receive benefits. They encourage you to stop in for an application. Also, while you're in the area on the west side of Broken Bow, you can stop in at Trotters. Trotters Wool and Go West in Broken Bow is seeking someone for part-time employment. This is a night's position, working approximately 25 hours a week. You can contact Christine Hilburn at Trotters Woe and Go West for more information.
All right. Thank you very much, Gavin. And again, if you folks want to check out those jobs and some more, they are on our employment page of sandhillsexpress.com. We have a couple more of those to pass along to you later on in the show. We hope to connect with our next guest during this next 90s country song. You knew it was only going to be a matter of time before I play some Brooks and Dunn. Here's My Maria.
love you.
My Maria from Brooks and Dunn, a great 90s classic here on 90s Country Music Day on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We've got our next guest on the phone. We're going to be talking to Terry with Off Broadway in Broken Bow. We'll bring her up here if I can hit the right buttons. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning.
How are you?
Well, I'm doing just fine. How are you guys doing?
No complaints for a Monday. Any from you, Gavin?
No, I'm doing good.
Been a beautiful weather.
Yes, it has been.
Been enjoying it.
It was a great weekend.
Good.
A little chilly this morning by my standards. I don't know how you feel about it, Terry, but I don't know.
Yeah, it is a little chilly. It didn't freeze last night, though, so we'll see how long that goes, right?
Yeah, that'd be great if it could hold off a little bit.
Yeah.
I know we'll just kind of hop right into business here and talk about
sure.
Off-Broadway. I know that the one thing that you're doing when the weather gets chilly is making sure that everyone is still having fun inside since you're not able to enjoy the outdoors as much. What are some things going on at Off-Broadway that you've been doing and that you have planned?
Yes. We have had a lot of fun things for the residents the last few weeks. The men went fishing up to Melham Park.
Oh, cool.
So they all, of course, followed all the guidelines, with the masks and all of that. But they were able to go up with Dennis and John, my husband John, and they went fishing up to Melham, and they caught sunfish and bluegill and just had a great time. They had sack lunch and whole 9 yards. So that was a highlight. We had homecoming events last week to match the school, and so every day they had something fun to do, and then they even elected a homecoming king and queen, which was Rich and Marilyn Shinn. So that was a special week for Off-Broadway, too. We celebrated National Assisted Living Week with events every week, and we had an art show where all of our residents were able to put their art up on the second floor and were able to display some of the things they had done. So that was really, really a special thing for them, too. So that's some of the things we've been doing. I would like to talk about something new that we're doing is on every Wednesday morning from 7:30 to 9:30 at the City Cafe and the Tumbleweed both, we're giving free coffee away on Off-Broadway. So anybody that wants to go in Wednesday morning at either City Cafe or Tumbleweed can get a free coffee on Off-Broadway. So that's something new we're doing. So I encourage everybody to go take advantage of that.
Well, and I know starting your morning with coffee, for those that drink coffee, is a must-have. But I think being able to have it for free from Off-Broadway would be even more awesome.
Yes. We would just love to treat you to some coffee. So any age, anybody can go out and have a coffee on Off-Broadway on Wednesday mornings. 7:30 to 9:30. Yeah, so that's something new we're doing. Let's see. I did want to talk about, we're having a move-in special right now. We do have rooms available, $1,000 off the first month, 10% off the next 2 months. We are in kind of a hot spot right now, so as you know, with COVID, so it would have to be a day-by-day basis. Probably, it's hard to say what we're doing here, but if you reserve a room now and are able to move in, let's say 2 weeks from now or whatever, we would give you that special. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Well, and when you say kind of day by day, it kind of not only depends on the cases in the area, but also the individual situation as well. It's kind of one of those things.
Absolutely.
One of those things you have to feel out case by case, I would imagine.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, there's a lot of factors that go into it. It's a very difficult time for everyone, So, but if you reserve your room now, let's say for a month from now, you still get those discounts. So
great.
I just wanted to throw that out there. Also, we have a wonderful Facebook site. If anybody would like to friend us, we have pictures of all the events I talked about earlier. We post pictures of all those things, so you can kind of keep up with what Off Broadway is doing, and just the fun stuff that goes on, and updates, with our building with COVID and all of that. So that's always a thing.
And I know that's especially important right now because, we're not able to visit those friends of ours inside Off-Broadway as often or in a way that we're used to. So being able to see what they're up to and what fun they're having is kind of important.
Yes, it definitely is. And we did have to we've been, having outside visits, 6 feet apart, masks, all of that stuff. But as of yesterday, we do have just front window visits.
Okay.
One family at a time. So even if it's through glass and, all of that, they can still see each other. Someday we're looking forward to hugs again and all of the things that we need as human beings. But for right now, that's where we're at.
Certainly. And Terry, if someone wants to set up one of those meetings or visits, is the best thing to do call Off-Broadway?
Yeah, the best thing to do is call Off-Broadway and talk to Jamie or Suzanne or I or, those are the three probably that we set an appointment. Yeah, just call us. Our number is 308-872-2522, and we will set up a time that you can visit with your loved one. So, Yep. And so because we can only have one family at a time, so, and you can be in the foyer, so I know it's getting cooler out, so you wouldn't have to be outside.
All bundled up.
Yeah, so they could be in the foyer, so that helps a lot.
Sure.
So, so if there's any questions anybody has or just anything at all, they can just give us a call, and we do our best to serve you and to ask, to answer any questions you might have at this time.
Great. Well, Terry, tell us about some things that are maybe around the corner that you're thinking about doing with the residents of Off-Broadway.
Yeah. Well, Stephanie Graffel is our activities director. So honestly, I'm not really sure what she has. I should have got with her, but I'm not sure what she has coming up real soon. But we're going to be doing a lot of. I know at the end of the month we're going to be doing trunk or treat, where we will take. We will serve the children of our neighborhood down. The chamber is sponsoring it. Mm-hmm. So that's something new that we're going to be doing. And, we're going to wear costumes and the whole 9 yards. So that'll be a fun afternoon. And so that's something that we're looking forward to. So just have a lot going on at Off-Broadway, and we would love to answer any questions you might have. And another thing I was going to talk about was our website. We do have a lovely website that we just had created in the last year. It's OffBroadwayApartments.com, and we have a blog on there. We have pictures. We have the newsletters. Just a very informative. So if anybody can check that out and find out a lot of things there. We have like blueprints of the rooms available. We're going to eventually have virtual room tours, that type of thing.
Oh, cool.
So just a lot of neat stuff on there too. So check us out on there too.
Another great tool available since visits in person aren't available. You can stay informed with what's going on.
Absolutely.
And what Off-Broadway is like if you want to be a member of your fun community.
Yes, we would love to have you. We have a lot of love to share and a lot of fun that we have. And so if you know of any loved one or a friend or you yourself, listening, if they are interested in needing a little extra help and want a loving community, we are here. So just give us a call.
Well, great. Terry, anything that we didn't touch on that you wanted to share before we let you go today?
I think that's all I can think of for today. So thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you very much.
Right,
have
thanks,
a good
Terry.
day. Bye-bye.
All right. They've got some fun stuff going on at Off-Broadway.
Yeah, they do.
Fishing trip. Oh, I was going to ask what the biggest fish caught was.
Oh.
We'll make sure that Dave and Brent ask that next time. Did you know there was bluegill in Melham Pond?
Did you know there's trout in Melham Pond?
I did not know. I certainly did not know that.
Yeah, I guess they've been stocking it with trout, but I saw the release. I don't know, it's probably been about a week and a half now, but the Game and Parks, it will be stocking that lake sometime here. I think it's next week, possibly, but they'll be stocking it with trout. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I haven't been fishing up there, but I see once in a while people catching fish. So it's definitely a place if you want to just kind of hang out and enjoy it. Great place to be.
Awesome. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more information to pass along to you on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah. You've got a friend.
Sometimes life changes just like the seasons. Do you have the right accounts for where you're at in life? Call or stop by any NSB branch in Broken Bow, Myrna, or Callaway, and they'll be there. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
You've got a friend.
Customers know that Clark's and Merrill are two brands that offer quality and comfort. And right now at Bo Bootery, they're 20% off. We have lots of shoes, dressier and casual shoes, walking or relaxing shoes, and some awesome ankle booties, all for you to try on and check out. When you're in, make sure you see all the beautiful fall shoes from our other brands. So remember, 20% off Clark's and Merrill's this week at Bo Bootery, your home-owned shoe store, downtown Broken Bow.
Our new fall arrivals will give you all the feels at the JCPenney Beautiful Sale. Shop and save on rich colors and cozy layers with up to 40% off select fall styles for men and women. Plus, get more for less with an extra 25% off with coupon. Or there's no better time to restock on everyone's favorite denim with 40% off select Levi's for the family. Find the fall style you've been missing. JCPenney. Offers valid 10/8 to 10/14. Offers and coupons do not apply to Levi's. Other exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
T-Mobile for Business knows saving time and money is important for your business. That's why we're introducing Microsoft 365 on us, now included in our best business plans. With Office apps, Microsoft Teams, cloud storage, and more, Microsoft 365 on us gives you the tools you need to run your business. Stop by a T-Mobile store today. Qualifying plan required. Contactless to activate. 1 license per line, max 2 per account. Third-party terms apply. See T-Mobile.com for plan details.
All right, welcome back. You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Jeremy and Gavin with you here on this Monday morning. And we haven't burnt down the station yet.
Nope, not yet.
So we're doing okay.
Still early.
Yeah, don't put it past us. Dave and Brent both out of the studio today. And Brent, of course, going to be bringing you those state golf reports later on throughout the day. Hoping to have that first report in the 9 o'clock hour here on the Breakfast Show. And that'll kind of give you a preview of what those other reports will sound like throughout the day. So make sure you tune in for those to keep up with how the Broken Bow girls golf team is doing from Columbus. Have you ever golfed Columbus before?
I have not. Nope.
Okay. All right. Well,
I can't tell you how. I mean, usually
I had
the
follow-up
course up
questions,
there, so.
but what we did find out is that there are a lot of trees at Columbus. Brent interviewed the girls last week and played his interview for us on Friday. And they were doing some practice on punch-outs and things like that to get out of trees effectively and not mess up your overall score on the hole. So that's important to do.
Yeah,
sure.
Those are types of shots where, you land behind a tree or even, back a ways from a tree. For some of us that, are 90s, 100s golfers, we want to try to get it over the tree or something, but sometimes a punch out like they were practicing is a nice way to, you're saving, potentially that one shot you're taking that might only go 30 yards could potentially save you 3 strokes, depending on what happens. So yeah, there's when it comes to trees, it's it's anyone's game. It's tough when there's a lot of trees.
It's kind of a risk reward sort of decision that you have to make on what shot you play. So I know that they've had those discussions and had them ahead of time because when they hit the course, the coaching stops from that first tee, and they just kind of control their game throughout on their own.
Yep, and they left yesterday, and I'm sure they probably shot a practice round yesterday afternoon, but I want a huge shout out to the Broken Bow Volunteer Fire Department, and it was so loud, it was awesome because they were headed there and they were giving them an escort out of town, you could hear them when they left the school, and you could hear them all the way outside of town. So big thank you goes out to them for, sometimes some of the smaller sports can kind of be forgotten almost, I would say, but not in our communities. There's definitely no doubt about it that everyone loves supporting the kids, and I know that they loved seeing the escort headed out of town.
They helped them leave loud, that's for sure.
Definitely.
So congratulations to them on making it to state, and best of luck to them as well. We look forward to bringing those reports to you today and tomorrow. Let's talk about another great business here in town, Gavin, and that is Nebraska Land Hearing Center. Roxanne, she offers the residents of central Nebraska a service that, a lot of the time people thought, well, I've got to go out of town or wait for an appointment. She's here all the time ready to help you out.
Yeah, and if you're having a hard time, understanding loved ones over the phone or maybe even in person, which I think my wife probably thinks I need hearing aids once in a while. I call it selective hearing. She thinks I'm just deaf. But either way, I could get a hold of Roxanne and ask about free amplified phones for residents of Nebraska. Don't struggle alone. Let Roxanne help you find a solution to your hearing. Don't forget, you can also trade in values on your old aids toward new ones. Also, she has free follow-up care and office visits. You can call 308-384-3852 to make an appointment. Located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building, 4 doors down from Bow Brewery. The business name is on the glass window in the front.
All right, sounds great. We've got more 90s country music coming up after this.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Good soil starts with good seed. AeroSeed is big on performance and believe that clean, quality seed simply performs better. Soil Builder cover crop mixes from AeroSeed were developed to improve soil health and provide maximum benefits to the next planted crop. Cover crops planted after wheat, corn, or soybean harvest not only increase nitrogen supplies in your soil, but also reduce erosion, conserve soil moisture, reduce compaction, and suppress weeds. These benefits to your soil also benefit your bottom line. Learn more about Soil Builder cover crop mixes and how they can work for you by visiting AeroSeed.com or your local AeroSeed dealer.
From indoor and outdoor to out in the field, Ansley Lumber and Supply has what you need for your projects. There's nothing stronger than LP Smart Side siding for your home, and Pella, Marvin, and North Star windows can increase efficiency greatly. They have them. Does your kitchen need a new look? Well, Ansley Lumber has several lines of cabinets to choose from, and they offer quartz and granite countertops. Benjamin Moore Paint can freshen up a look, plus they have metal for your buildings, plus creosote and copper posts. Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
If you're looking for a job you'll love with great pay, benefits, and a flexible schedule, Runza is hiring. The Broken Bow location is hiring for full and part-time hours. Apply online at runza.com/jobs for a job you'll love, making the food you already love. The Broken Bow Runza restaurant is hiring. Visit runza.com/jobs to apply today. Runza makes it all better. Garth Brooks, What She's Doing Now, another 90s country hit, of course, from Garth Brooks. It's 90s country is one of those things where I could easily say with all of these songs, man, how have I not played that? You know, you could lead off the breakfast show of 90s country music with any of these artists and any of these songs, and you'd be in a good place doing so. So that's what makes it tough. 90s country, nothing like it.
It's such a wide variety of great music too. Female artists, male artists, groups. It's a great mix. It's the reason why we play a lot of it on the pure countryside.
Exactly. Today's National Farmers Day, and I think that's very important because we are right smack dab in the middle of harvest. All kinds of dust in the air, and that means the combines are out there at all hours of the day working hard. So it's time for us to pay tribute to the endless hard work done by American farmers. Not only do they grow and harvest our food, but without farmers, we wouldn't have leather, clothing, beer, life-saving drugs, and they do a lot more than just harvest corn and beans. So thank you very much to the farmers in America.
And definitely keep in mind as you're driving around, those combines move all the time, obviously, so they're on the highways and the county roads. Really pay attention when you're driving because you can come up on those combines and tractors faster than you think. So definitely put the phone down, as you always should when you're driving, and pay attention. Don't want to cause any accidents during this harvest season or any time of the year.
Certainly not. And, a lot of people right now spending a lot more time at home finding new things to do. The company Wham-O?
I don't.
Have you heard of them before? They make the slip and slides.
Okay, yeah.
The original slip and slide. There's lots of copycats nowadays, but they are creating a reality TV show called Slip and Slide Island.
You just slip and slide around the whole island?
Well, let's read here. Contestants try to body glide their way through multiple obstacles and challenges, and they get a cash prize and a chance to compete in the grand finale if they make it to the end. The TV deal also includes rights to the popular Wham-O products like the Frisbee and hula hoop. And the slip and slide's been around for 60 years.
Jesus.
That's also very cool. And now this is crazy. Since the pandemic, you know what's happened to the sales of slip and slides?
It's got to have gone up.
They've skyrocketed 180%.
Jeez.
So if you're bored at home and not able to go out as much, like many of us are not able to, why not get a slip and slide from Wham-O? Pretty soon we'll be watching Slip and Slide Island on TV. That'll be kind of entertaining. Have you seen the show The Floor is Lava? Have you come across that?
I've seen maybe it was an ad. I remember seeing parts of it, but not really paying that close of attention to it though.
I gave it a shot. This is going to be a quick discussion because it's just personal opinion, and I hope that nobody from the Floor is Lava executive show are listening from somewhere in New York or California or wherever they're from. I've certainly seen more entertaining things in my life. Just imagine, we all played the Floor is Lava as kids. You try to make it from one side of the room to the other without touching the floor itself. That is literally what it is, and there is a TV show for it.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
I think they're running out of ideas.
Well, because it's essentially then like Ninja Warrior then.
Basically, yeah. Except
so
you've got families and groups competing together to make their way across the room, and they can build bridges and.
So you're saying it was not good?
Yeah, it's not very short of just watching people play freeze tag on television.
Which I think is which actually is a thing. Ultimate Tag.
Oh my gosh.
The Watt and to be honest though, so it's the Watt brothers are the ones that kind of put that on, and I've watched a few episodes, and they are some very athletic
professional tag players.
Kind of. They're more like different kinds of professions. So like some of them are weightlifters, professional runners, things like that. So there's lots of different varieties. There's very athletic, but it's still tag.
Oh,
it's still tag.
Oh, cool. Okay. I think this next commercial break fits perfectly with the discussions we just had. We're going to talk insurance and physical therapy.
Sounds good.
At Universal Insurance in Broken Bow, Nate and Jack are ready to go to the ends of the universe for you to make insurance a breeze. Want to get your products and service through text on your phone? They can do that. Want to pick up the phone and talk to them? Of course, they're ready to answer. Want to have a cup of coffee and talk about anything under the sun? You guessed it, they can do that too. No matter how you want them to be there for you, you can expect friendly, personal service paired with great products at Universal Insurance in Broken Bow.
Are you having a hard time getting moving after your surgery? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. If you have recently undergone surgery to your knee, hip, shoulder, back, or wrist, or having trouble doing the things you love, call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. With our highly trained staff in orthopedic rehabilitation, we are committed to getting you moving again. Call us at any of our locations close to you or check us out at myteampt.com 872-5111.
Having computer problems? Don't take it out on your computer equipment. Call Mark Phillips with Central IT in Broken Bow, 872-6600. He offers computer sales, repair, and on-site service. Is your computer slow or infected with a virus? Mark can clean it up. Whether it's a home system or the networking of an office, Central IT is ready to help. From custom builds to individual IT products, Central IT in Broken Bow, 872-6600. Call Mark at 872-6600 for Central IT.
I call that the original Savage song. He just let him have it. There.
Yeah,
Here's a quarter. Call someone who cares. Yikes. Back when you could make a call for a quarter.
I don't think I've seen a payphone for a long time, so I don't think it's probably. There's probably still are some in New York, Los Angeles, things like that.
The 2000s version of that song would be, here's a $90 a month cell phone bill. Call someone who cares.
Very true.
Let's talk about a couple of other items that we want to remind you about in the help wanted side of things. You read in the national news and even the world news right now, Gavin, and the job market is a big story. And, jobs aren't available really in the national or the worldwide scale. But right here in the central Nebraska side of things, there's jobs available, folks. And if you're looking for employment, we've got some options on our website, and Gavin's going to tell you about a couple of more right now.
Yeah, the Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for a highway maintenance worker in Ansley, so real close right here at home. And for a full job description or to apply, you can visit statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed. Notify Nebraska state personnel at 402-471-2075 if you need accommodation in the selection process. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. Also, Adams Land and Cattle in Broken Bow is currently hiring seasonal and full-time positions for their feeding, heavy equipment, and farming teams with hiring bonuses up to $5,000. Adams offers competitive wages and a full benefits package with medical, dental, paid time off, and a company match 401k. You can visit their website at adamslandandcattle.com for additional information on their career opportunities, and be sure to stay connected by following Adams Land and Cattle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also check out the listing on Sand Hills Express employment page as well, and find the link to Adams Land and Cattle to see complete details. And like Jeremy said, lots of employment opportunities and details are available on our employment page.
Got a comment from Michael Davis, who watches us on YouTube, and kind of patted us on the back and said we're doing a good job filling in for the old guys. Now,
Thanks.
Michael, I can't help you if the old guys take offense to that when they come back, and maybe they are listening right now. Brent's probably at the golf course. He's got his headset on right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hearing the old guys comment. So, you're affecting things here in our employee side of things all the way to Columbus, Michael. All the way from listening in Florida.
I can hear the eye roll of Brent.
Yeah, there you go. But hey, it's Young Guys Day here.
It is.
And start to finish, we're just going to roll through the show and do the very best that we can. Dave's a professional that's been doing this for longer than I've been on this earth. So
definitely.
Pretty big shoes to fill, but we're doing our best. Other things coming up later this week. Sports, of course, with golf Monday and Tuesday, but also volleyball Tuesday, Thursday, football on Friday, and volleyball on Saturday as well. Our one day off this week from sports is going to be Wednesday.
And I think it almost always is.
Yes. Yep. It's that day, that break in the middle. But tomorrow, you've got some volleyball you're going to be passing along to the folks.
Yep. Starts at 5 o'clock on KBBN, and I'll have the Broken Bow Triangular. And I don't remember, it's Ainsworth
and McCook.
And McCook. Yeah, that's right. So Ainsworth, McCook, and Broken Bow will have that triangular for you starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And then Thursday, of course, Mid-Nebraska's Activities Conference starts up. I can't believe that we're already into conference time, but that is coming up on Thursday. Larry will be down in Callaway or Arnold. I can't remember where that one is. But anyway, that's coming up on Thursday. He'll have those first-round games for you on KBBN. And then I will be headed to Mullen to cover in Selma, Myrna, and Arthur County. And we'll have that game for you on KCNI. And then we'll have the semifinals, third place consolation, and championship all from Mullen on Saturday on KBBN. And then, of course, we've got football on Friday.
Yep. And also on KCNI on Thursday. Not only is Larry going to be there for the games on KBBN, you'll be in Mullen for the Arthur County and Selma Myrna game. But then following your game, a big-time rematch from last year.
Big game.
It was a district final last year. Kearney Catholic and Broken Bow were fighting to make it into state. Broken Bow getting the victory in that game. We've got a rematch of that game that we are picking up and adding to our schedule this Thursday. We're very excited to bring that one to you. It's sure to be a good one again. Kearney Catholic, a strong season so far coming into this one. I think they have 3 losses on the year.
Something like that.
And, of course, we know the winning streak that Broken Bow is on. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to tune in for that on Thursday. On KBBN Friday, it'll be myself and you.
Yep.
We're going to Loop City. Feels like you could have a rental in Loop City
Yeah,
at this
pretty
point.
much.
You've been there a few times this year. But Arcadia Loop City is hosting in Selma Myrna, and we'll have that for you at 7 o'clock this Friday. And on our sister station, KCNI, it's going to be Broken Bow. They'll travel to take on Cozad, and Cozad's having a great football season. That'll be a tough test for Broken Bow, but I know they're up for it. 7 o'clock kickoff with Brent and Kirk. So make sure you tune in for all of that sports coming up this week, and keep up with us on sandhillsexpress.com so that you know what's going on.
And it continues next week, too. We have more sports with Southwest Conference volleyball, I think, and it never ends from here, and I love it.
Yep. It's we wouldn't have it any other way, and having sports available to us is awesome, and we want to make it available to you folks as well. Of course, the landscape of today's world different for right now, but you can always count on us having those games for you on the radio. A quick commercial break as we roll through this 8 o'clock hour, getting your week started on a Monday.
Is pain keeping you from doing what you love? If your neck, shoulders, back, or knees are preventing you from feeling your best, it's time to take action. Whether you've had it for years or it's due to a recent injury, you don't have to live with the pain. Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
Attend an auction featuring shop equipment, tractors, and vintage vehicles this Saturday starting at 10 a.m. at the Central Implement Building on South Carroll Street in Arnold. A few of the many items include a 2003 Harley Screaming Eagle Road King, several project vehicles, stock steel, iron, fencing, and lumber, several tractors and accessories as well, plus antiques, collectibles, and household items. Visit the Atkins Auction Service Facebook page to view all the items or go to agriaffiliates.com. Sale is this Saturday at 10 a.m. in Arnold.
Send Request Split. Bruning Bank is proud to now offer Zelle as a solution to send funds electronically. Perfect for splitting rent or the dinner bill. Access Zelle through Bruning Bank's free app or online banking platform. Getting started is quick and easy. Zelle has replaced pot money. Visit bruningbank.com to learn more about switching or signing up for Zelle. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Jeremy and Gavin with you here, getting your week started off on a Monday. A busy week for us. Hopefully, I always hope that we have a busy week, but for those of you out there, I hope it's a laid-back, easygoing week, just working our way into fall, getting used to the fall weather. This is prime nap-taking season.
It is.
So I hope you can enjoy a good nap this week. That is my wish for you.
And I know that some people, really like a laid-back day, but I think the best day is the ones where you're busy, but not like stressed busy, because the day just goes by faster. Versus, like, oh man, I have 1,000 things to do and I need all to be done today. Versus, okay, I can do this thing, just steadily stay busy, and then it's Friday and your week's over and you can enjoy the weekend.
Yep, exactly. Another celebration going on today, of course, it's National Farmers Day. It's Columbus Day as well. We were talking about this a little bit off the air. It's National Kick Butt Day.
Kick butt out there, people.
So whatever you take that as, it says today's that day to motivate yourself to finally do that thing you've always wanted to do. Oh boy, this is spicy. Whether it's quitting your job to start a new business or just learning to play the kazoo, whatever your goal, push yourself to reach it. Now,
those are drastically two different things.
Should you go down that avenue of quitting your job, do not, I repeat, do not go into your boss and say, the guys on the breakfast show encouraged me to do this today.
Yeah, definitely don't. Please don't throw us under the bus.
Not the look we want. Let's see. What else coming up this Friday. Speaking of busy weeks, busy day in and around Broken Bow on Friday. All kinds of stuff going on, from Grow Awards to ribbon cuttings and everything in between. And you and Emily will kind of have to find a way to cover all that.
Yeah, it'll be a divide and conquer day. Lots of stuff going on. The Grow Award at Gary's Superfoods, I believe, starts us off at 1:30, if I'm remembering correctly.
I've got 1:45.
Yeah, that's right.
You could be there at 1:30.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt. And then a big groundbreaking taking place with the development project on the west side of town. Very excited for that. And then ribbon cuttings following that up, including Christian Life Center, Broken Bow Floral. You're gonna have to help me out because I've gone off memory.
You're getting it right in order too, and then Click Family Healthcare at the end of the day. So, how you guys will decide to do that, whether it be in one story or several, more power to you. That's a full day of news to report on.
Yeah, and I think for us, the really exciting part is Lieutenant Governor Mike Foley will be back in town. He'll be here celebrating, as well as the one and only Senator Williams. Always.
All right. Awesome. And, Senator Williams does a good job of attending those items here in central Nebraska. So thanks to him for being involved. And another event going on later on this week that we want to remind you of a few times before then is a blood drive taking place in Myrna from 1 until 7 o'clock at the community building. That is on Thursday. And, of course, information like that can be found on sandhillsexpress.com on the community calendar page. There's getting to be enough on there that it's kind of hard for us to keep up with and tell you about all of it. So we're not joking when we tell you to go to the community calendar page and check it out. There might be something new that you can participate in that you didn't know about before. So pretty cool. Yep, check it out. All right, what do we want to do as we head here towards the top of the hour? We could play one more song to take us to news, weather, and sports.
I mean, I like music, and I'm sure people out there love music.
What is a 90s artist that I haven't played that I most definitely... I mean, I've said this a couple of times so far this morning already, but what's one that I haven't played that I for sure need to have played before we head into our final half hour of the show?
George Strait.
You are on point today, my friend. Here's George Strait.
Special report.
This is going to be a long, contentious week.
The Senate confirmation hearing is underway for Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett. Senator Lindsey Graham for the Republicans.
The person appearing before this committee is in a category of excellence, something the country should be proud of.
Speaking for Democrats, Senator Dianne Feinstein, who says the Affordable Care Act hangs in the balance.
Health care coverage for millions of Americans is at stake with this nomination. So over the course of these hearings, my colleagues and I will focus on that subject.
Barrett is wearing a hot pink dress and a black face mask, listening to opening statements. Her children are sitting in the front row. Republicans' goal is to confirm the president's pick before the November election. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Deb Carson.
NBA bubble will close. The Lakers won the franchise's 17th NBA championship with a 106-93 win over the Heat in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. That ties the Celtics for the most titles in NBA history. LeBron James was named Finals MVP for the fourth time and with his third different team. In baseball, the Rays edged the Astros 2-1 in Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. NFL, the Titans and Patriots had no new positive COVID-19 results from Sunday's testing. Sunday Night Football, the Seahawks scored the game-winning touchdown with 15 seconds on the clock to edge the Vikings 27-26. Seattle is 5-0. Cowboys edged the Giants 37-34, but they've lost quarterback Dak Prescott. Had surgery late last night after suffering a compound fracture and dislocation of his right ankle.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Daytime highs approaching 74. Today, under sunny skies, west winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies. Tonight, lows dip down to about 39. Bright sunshine expected again. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 69. Mainly sunny skies and calm Wednesday, with daytime highs approaching 72. 53 Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
News and weather was brought to you today by Custer Electric and Irrigation in Broken Bow. Custer Electric and Irrigation is your place for all things pivots and electrical. Call today to schedule your fall pivot maintenance. Lance offers a flat rate tower inspection fee, 10% off any parts needed, and a 46-point inspection process that ensures your peace of mind in the spring. Maybe you're in the market for a new sprinkler package or a brand new Zematic pivot. They can help with that too. With 0% financing, now is the time to replace that old pivot and enjoy the power of Zematic in your fields. And ask how they can save you $500 on a sprinkler package. With harvest coming, make sure your grain bins are in top working order by having them checked over or even rewired. Lance and the crew will keep your bins in top shape so you don't worry about wet corn at your busiest time. They also carry the widest range of fuses and capacitors in town. Call today at 872-7786. Check them out on Facebook or at custerei.com. Custer Electric and Irrigation. Experience the difference. Currently at our studios in Broken Bow, holy cow, it's warmed up. Probably close to 10 degrees, doing quick math. 39 and change already here. The sun makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So looking like it's going to be a beautiful day in central Nebraska, hopefully going to be a beautiful day in Columbus as well, where we will have a golf report coming your direction after we hear from some of the sponsors bringing you today's coverage from Girls Class C State Golf. Brent will bring you that first report after this.
This season may look a little different, but the fall sports season is here. Bruning Bank enables you to manage your finances from the bleachers, sidelines, or wherever with 24/7 access to mobile banking, bill pay, Zelle, and more. Bruning Bank is a proud sponsor of area athletics and wishes all student athletes a safe and successful season. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Schneringer Golf Shop in Callaway would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the Broken Bow girls golf team on making it to state. It takes a lot of hard work and determination to compete at the state level. If you're thinking about Christmas gifts, talk to Gene now. He can help you with that golfer on your list. Give him a call, 870-1852, or visit SchneringerGolfShop.com. From starter sets to advanced clubs, Schneringer Golf Shop in Callaway. proud sponsors of state golf coverage.
Today on Hey Culligan, is a rental right for you? Here's Eddie in Oklahoma.
Hey, Culligan, I'd love to hook up my whole house with better water, but I fear commitment.
A fear of commitment. Ed, fear not, for you can rent Culligan Water Softening and install drinking water systems.
Really? I can rent?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do it. Or should I? Okay, I will.
Excellent, Ed. A whole host of whole home Culligan water systems for rent already on the way.
See Tim Wright and Del Moniger, your local Culligan men in Broken Bow.
Ready or not, here comes the chilly season. Are you already noticing some cold drafts coming into your home, chilling the air? Don't make your heating system work harder than it needs to. Talk to Mead Lumber in Broken Bow about insulation solutions to keep the cold where it belongs, outside. The helpful staff at Mead Lumber in Broken Bow can offer solutions that will save you money when the weather gets chilly. Talk to them today, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
7 days a week, when you're looking for a home-cooked meal, look no further than the Tumbleweed Cafe on East Highway 2. They feature daily lunch specials that are a great pick-me-up in the middle of your day. Don't forget, you can order online and pick up too, or make use of their handy drive-thru for extra fast, home-style food. They love serving Central Nebraska with the classics, from burgers and fries to chicken fried steak and pies. At the Tumbleweed Cafe, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
What happened to paying one price and getting everything included? You buy an airline ticket and pay extra to bring a change of clothes, book a hotel room, and you're shelling out for Wi-Fi and overpriced bottled water. Really? Imagine my delight when I found out roadside assistance is now included with my shelter insurance auto policy. So if I get a flat tire and need a jump, I just call and they take care of me. There's no additional cost, but some restrictions apply.
Shelter Insurance's auto rates are falling. See Agent Brent Custer for details.
And good morning, everybody. We welcome you to Columbus, Nebraska. I'm Brent Apperson, going to be reporting live today and tomorrow on the 2020 Class C Girls State Golf Championships. Again, hi, everybody. We welcome you to Columbus, Nebraska. Again, we'll be reporting on the hour, every hour, for both today and tomorrow as we keep you up to date with the happenings of the Broken Bow girls golf team, who will go for the state team championship here in Class C. Well, when you come to a girls state golf tournament, usually the top news story is the weather. And the past few years that Broken Bow has competed, the weather has not been a good thing to talk about. But this year, man, it is completely different. A gorgeous day today. The sun is out. We expect nothing but clear sunny skies both today and tomorrow. Might be a little bit chilly as the opening groups tee off at this moment. First group's teeing off at 9 o'clock this morning. But, boy, once we get to the majority of the Broken Bow girls golfers, things should be really nice for their entire round today. Forecast for today in Columbus, sunny with a high of 70, west to southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, but we could see some gusts up to around 25. So the winds could be a bit of a factor, especially as we go later into the round today. But then the forecast for tomorrow just looks perfect. Sunny, high around 71. Winds will shift to the north-northwest, but only expected to blow between 5 and 15 miles an hour tomorrow. So beautiful weather, and that's the way you want it. You want these girls to have a good weather day so that they can show their stuff here at the state tournament. As we set up the course a little bit for you, this is being played at the Elks Country Club in Columbus. 72 par course, 36 on both the front and the back. Both front and back nine feature 2 par 3s and 2 par 5s. One of the longest holes today probably will be the number 15 hole, which will play about 430 yards today. One of the shorter holes, the par 3 11th, probably going to play around 115 to 120 today. All of the Broken Bow girls golfers will start their round on the front nine today. They will start groups on hole 1 and hole 10, but the Broken Bow golfers will all play the front nine to start their round today. And as we look at that opening hole, it'll play at about 340 yards today. It is a par 4, and that's where the Broken Bow girls golfers will start today. When you look at some of the team scores to set up the championships coming into this opening round, there's no question coming out of districts, you circle Broken Bow and they probably would be considered the favorite, and certainly one of the favorites to win the team championship this year. Now, I understand when we go through these district team scores, teams were playing on different courses, and that certainly can have an effect. But Broken Bow had the top team score coming out of districts with a 353. The other scores, West Point Beamer shot a 377 to win their district. In the C1 district, Lincoln Christian was your champion. They shot a 378 in districts. Lincoln Lutheran, who is the defending state team champion, finished as the runner-up to Lincoln Christian in the C1 district, shooting a 383. But Lincoln Lutheran is here. They're the defending team champion. Lincoln Christian, who we just mentioned, they were the state runners-up from a year ago. So we'll be kind of watching those two teams as things play out here today. The other district champions, Mitchell shot a 386 to win their district, and Boone Central shot a 395 to win their district. So again, when you compare the district scores, Broken Bow certainly had the best team score coming into state with a 353 as they won the C4 district last week at Indian Head Golf Course in Grand Island. The one thing about the Elks Country Club, and the girls told us this when we visited with them last week, they said the one thing about this course is there's a lot of trees, and it doesn't take long to look and you see a lot of trees. And so the girls, when we visited with them last week, they were working on that. When we visited with them on the driving range last Thursday, they said, hey, we're working on punch-out shots because we know that we might get into some trouble. Some of the fairways are kind of narrow here, so you can certainly find yourself in tree trouble, and being able to limit that damage will certainly be a key for the golfers here today. We were visiting with Casey Johnson and head coach Kelly Cooksley prior to the meet, and that was one thing that they both said. They said, this is kind of neat. In past years when we've been working with the girls to get ready for state, we've kind of been working on some fundamentals and just working on the swing and everything. Coming into this tournament, they've been working on particular types of shots. So I thought that was kind of an interesting note from the coaches that they made last week. Broken Bow did kind of change things up a little bit. Usually they would come and play a practice round the day before the state tournament, but they decided not to do that this year. The girls have been out here earlier. They've been on the course. They know what the course is like, but they did not play a practice round yesterday. So we'll kind of see how that works out for the team this year. When you go back to last year, Broken Bow had a lot of success on day 2. They didn't have a lot of success on day 1. So in talking to the coaches and the girls, they all want to see a solid day 1 score turned in today. And certainly the weather conditions are going to present the opportunity for scores to be very good on this opening day of the tournament. All right, let's quickly run down when the Broken Bow girls golfers will be going off the tee here today. As we mentioned, they'll all start on the front 9 for their round today. The first teeing off for Broken Bow will be Avery Campbell. She'll be in the group at 9:45, and then right after her will be Gracie Olchin. She'll be in the group to follow at 9:54. Then as we go later into the morning, Madison Jackson will be teeing off at 10:30 this morning. Emery Custer will tee off at 10:48. And the freshman, Cameron Johnson, she will be teeing off in the second-to-last group off hole number 1 today. Her tee time is set for 11:06. So that kind of sets things up as we get things going. They are on the tee box. The opening groups are teeing off. And when we talk to you next hour, hopefully we'll kind of give you a little bit of a sign as to how Avery got her round started going off hole number 1, and maybe even get a chance to see Gracie Olchin with her tee shot off number 1 coming up as well. We'll be having reports for you each and every hour. They'll come your way at the top of the hour following the weather, and you can hear them on KBBN 95.3 FM. Reporting for Central Nebraska's Sports Source, I'm Brent Apperson.
All right, thank you very much, Brent. We are back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Jeremy and Gavin in the studio, and that just kind of gives you an idea of what the reports are going to sound like throughout the day. Brent does a great job running around all over the course. His legs may be short, but he does a great job covering golf.
Oh, man.
He's still connected, too. I hope you enjoyed that zinger, Brent. You're welcome. Ooh. We've got our next guest on the phone right now, and we welcome in Kirsten from Ideal Realty. Kirsten, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys today?
You know what? No complaints.
Doing good.
We've couldn't help but mention the weather to each guest we've had so far on the show. It just kind of is actually starting to feel like fall.
Yes, finally.
Finally. Yeah, we won't complain here at all. Let's just hop right into things, Kirsten. What's going on at Ideal Realty? What do you want to talk about right off the bat?
You know, we are still busy. I have 2 listings I want to talk about, and I also want to talk a little bit about virtual tours.
Okay.
So virtual tours, basically we go in and we video the house as if you are walking through it. We throw those up on YouTube, and they are great resources for buyers, anybody who's looking at purchasing homes. Some of our most viewed virtual tours have up to 240 views. They are very high traction. You always see a lot of people talking about them. One thing is Google did do a study on this, on virtual tours, and they actually figured out that people are 2 times more likely to buy a home with a virtual tour if they are looking online.
Wow, that's kind of cool. It's something that, well, you know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but you could probably say a video is maybe worth 10,000.
Yes, videos, I think they give people perspective on how the house is laid out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how you enter a room and the different direction. Because let's be honest, if you're just flipping through, 85, 90 pictures of a home, sometimes, well, at least if you're me, you get turned around and you forget which direction you came from. With a fluid video like that, you always know where you came from and where you're going.
Exactly. So now that we've talked a little bit about that, I wanted to go on to some listings here.
Okay.
So my new listing here at Ideal Realty is 314 North 16th here in Broken Bow. It is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. One of those bedrooms is non-conforming. However, this is a very open concept home, hardwood throughout the main level. There's a great master suite in the upstairs. It's got a large walk-in closet, and it's a spa-like bathroom in the upstairs with double sinks, a large glass shower, and just lots of space up there for you as a master suite. Gorgeous master suite. It also has a full basement. The laundry is in the basement, along with the 2 bedrooms, one of which is non-conforming because it has no egress window. There's also an oversized 2-story, 2-stall detached garage. That's a mouthful. But it's a large outbuilding for all your toys. It's got gorgeous landscaping. They have really done a good job on this house. It is offered at $279,900.
Okay, and that sounds like a good house. The 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom kind of sounds like a good home for a family, would you say?
Yes, it's a gorgeous family home. You've got a family room downstairs in the basement for that separation, and you've also got that open concept on the main level.
Great.
Gorgeous home. But then I would like to go on and talk a little bit about an acreage we just got a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
It is out on Sumner Road.
Okay. A road that a lot of people are familiar with or have driven at one time or another.
Yes, somebody's been out there most of the time. If you haven't been to Sumner, you need to go and try some prime rib over there.
Oh, there you go.
But the Sumner Road is 79593 Sumner Road. It's listed at $180,000. There is a mobile home on it, so if you're interested, make sure to keep that in mind when financing and looking into financing. It will be a little bit different. But it is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The acreage is 21.7 acres. It's got plenty of corrals. It's got multiple turnouts. That makes it super easy for rotational grazing if you're wanting to put some cattle out there and maybe just a couple horses. There's also a metal calving barn out there that also you could turn part of it back into a stable if you wanted to. That's what it used to be. There's also a 2-stall detached garage and a 2-stall attached garage. So there's plenty of storage out here for your toys or tractors or whatever you need. Make it work for you. The home is a 3-bed, 2-bath, as I said earlier. It's got an open kitchen, living, and dining, and the master suite is just off the kitchen along with the laundry just off the kitchen. Super convenient. Other than that, it's got newer roofs and siding, and the mobile home was built in 93. So it is pretty kept up for the most part, and there used to actually be an arena out there also that you could put in again if you wanted to.
Okay, and that kind of my first impression of that one. You know, the last one kind of struck me as a family home, but this one really kind of sounds like, you know, with that availability of land and all of the resources there, it can really be about whatever you want to make it.
Yeah, you could make it a family home. It can be your little side for your ranch or whatever you want it to be. If you're a horse lover, this would be a great property. There's lots of options with it.
Great. And if folks want to talk to you about those, Kirsten, of course, they can call you. But if they want to check out some information elsewhere, let's kind of run down early in our talk here about the different ways that they can connect with Ideal Realty.
Yeah, so we've got plenty of ways. First of all, we like to send you over to our website, and that is goidealrealty.com. And that will have all of our virtual tours. It will have plenty of pictures on it. If you have any questions, you can give us a call here at the office. And that number is 308-872-8360. And also my cell number is 870-3153. And both of those are good ways to get a hold of either Mo or myself. You can also... So when you look for virtual tours on our website, you can click on your listing that you are wanting to see and scroll down about halfway above Mo's picture and above the Ideal Realty logo. There will be a little banner above it that says virtual tour, and it will have like a little cube above it. And that will send you over to YouTube and get you directly to those virtual tours.
Great. And of course, if anyone needs help navigating those, you would be able to help over the phone, correct?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. And those two listings, you said those were pretty recent listings. That's kind of why we led off with them, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay. Are there any other listings that you have that you wanted to highlight today?
No, there is a gorgeous Victorian home over there in Berwyn. It is a bed and breakfast. I just want to kind of throw it out there a little bit. I'm not going to elaborate on it because it's a large Victorian home. It's gorgeous. It's a 7-bedroom, 7-bath. Great business opportunity if you want to dive into maybe a bed and breakfast type deal or turn it back into apartments. Whichever, it would be a great investment for that.
Wow, that sounds cool. And, you know, I don't really think that I'm in the point in my life where I need a 7-bedroom, 7-bath house. So I think it would definitely be a good investment opportunity for sure.
Yes, very much.
I guess kind of this is the point where we've had with all of our guests on the show lately, and that's kind of the effect that the current landscape of the world has on the different industries of our guests. Just in a general standpoint, when it comes to real estate, where are things sitting in the buying and selling market, in your opinion, Kirsten?
So real estate-wise, I have been in it since March of this year here in Broken Bow with Mo, and it has been quick, fast-paced. The interest rates dropped, as a lot of people know. There's a lot of refinancing going on and a lot of new buyers out in the market. They are still out there. Things are still going pretty quick for the most part. Obviously, you do typically slow down a little bit going into fall. However, we have not seen the slowdown as much as previous years.
Okay. So you'd say kind of overall maybe pretty balanced as far as a buyer's or seller's market, but on both sides, things are moving pretty quick when folks want to make that move.
Yes, when they want to make that move, it is going quick. So my number one tip there is if you're a buyer and and there's a house that comes on the market that you're interested in, get your stuff together, get to the bank, come in, and if you're wanting to buy, get that offer in because it might not be there very long.
Okay. It's kind of like a good deal that comes up on a car. You know, the interest rates are so good, you know, and the refinancing. And it's a situation where more people can find themselves into a new home in a good financial situation much quicker. So because of that, the competition might be a little bit higher.
Yes. Yep. There's definitely plenty of buyers in the market right now. And you definitely want to get in and get that done.
So, Kirsten, if this is piquing someone's interest and they're thinking, man, you know, I'm kind of thinking I might want to sell, what's the way that they want to get started on that side of things?
On that side of selling, you can get a hold of either myself or Mo Hunsberger and our cell numbers. We will go over every aspect of your home and come in and ask some questions and see where you guys want to sit at with all your listing stuff, and we will go from there.
Okay, great. And Gavin, in this kind of discussion, anything popped into your mind that you want to ask Kirsten?
Not really. Kirsten actually answered some of my questions about, you know, when you're a first-time home buyer, and, you know, what are some of those things that you need to do? But you've kind of already touched on it, and really, I think the main focus is, you know, get your ducks in a row. Would you agree with that?
Very, yes, a lot.
Okay, perfect. What else should we mention here this morning, Kirsten? We've kind of talked about the market in general, your new listings. What else would you like to touch on?
You know what? I would like to maybe go over, so a lot of people don't understand what I mean when I say non-conforming.
Sure.
That is in aspects to bedrooms most often, and it's simply because a bedroom must have 2 points of access or an exit, so it must have a door coming in and a window going out. Another thing with a bedroom is they have to have a closet to be considered a bedroom.
Okay.
If they're missing any of those elements, we have to consider a non-conforming bedroom, and we technically cannot count it as a bedroom. I
see. Okay, so I have something to admit. I watch maybe sometimes an unhealthy amount of HGTV. Is the modern term for that sometimes, or maybe an alternate term for that, a bonus room?
Yes, yep. Sometimes people call it a bonus room. That way, in that aspect, if you call it a bonus room, you're using a positive term rather than a negative term, but we just call it non-conforming because it's still just meaning that it's non-conforming and that it's still a bedroom for you. But I have heard bonus room before also.
Okay. So basically, at the end of the day, it's a room that you can utilize however you'd like, and it has some elements there that you can utilize, and it's flexible.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. I've always wondered that, non-conforming bedroom. Now I'll know what I'm talking about when I bring it up. So awesome. That's a good bit of information. And you know what? Those are the kind of questions that you and Mo can answer, you know, from the littlest questions to those big questions. I'm sure you both are ready to take those questions.
Always.
Awesome. Run down your contact information one more time, Kirsten, and maybe throw out those 2 addresses of your new listings one more time before we let you go.
All right. You can get a hold of myself, Kirsten, at 308-870-3153. Or if you would like to talk to Mo Hunsberger, her cell number is 308-870-1406. And you can find all of our listings at www.goidealrealty.com.
Awesome. And then your 2 new listings at 314 North 16th and Sumner Road as well. I'm assuming those are up on the website for folks to see right now?
Those are both up on the website, and 314 North 16th. That one's virtual tour should be up sometime today.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much, Kirsten. Any other little tidbits of information you want to toss our way? Maybe give us another real estate term we should know about?
I think that's all I've got for today.
All right. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your week.
Thank you very much. You too.
Yep. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Kirsten with Ideal Realty. Non-conforming bedrooms, Gavin.
I learned so much today.
Did you know that?
I didn't. I've heard the term before, and actually I've heard bonus room as well, but I didn't really know what they meant. So
Okay.
now I know.
Now
I can think of back, to the rooms of maybe other people's houses you visit or even your own, and you go, I can now call that a non-conforming bedroom and know what it means.
Yeah, you can go to a dinner party and say, this is a nice non-conforming bedroom, and then they'll quickly show you the front door because you're acting weird. Let's play some music now. This one popped up. Of course, it's a great 90s country hit because it's 90s Country Day. Shannon Murray here in the office. She's one of our sales executives. She loves to dance.
She does.
To about any type of music that's good for dancing to. And the thing that I've seen about Shannon and the thing that I've witnessed time and time again is if she doesn't know a dance, she'll learn it as quickly as possible so that she can get involved. And this is a song that a lot of people like dancing to. And the reason that I bring Shannon up is because it is her birthday.
Happy birthday, Shannon.
Happy birthday to Shannon. We're going to play this one from Tracy Bird. Everyone, do the watermelon crawl. We're going to talk next about pizza, Gavin, because
pizza.
watermelon had me thinking about pizza. They are a thing that goes hand in hand. So when you're eating that watermelon from your garden, you can get some pizza from the Pizza Hut to enjoy it with.
Yeah, Pizza Hut right here in Broken Bow. Their dining room is closed to sit-down eating, but open to pick up and carry out. Remember, delivery and carry-out is available. They're open Monday through Sunday, every single day, 11 to 10 for carry-out. Delivery Monday through Friday, 11 to 2, and 5 to 10, and all day on Saturday and Sunday. specials. Always a good day for specials. Today's and tomorrow's specials are the same. 1 medium, 3-topping pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter for $16.99. Great meal deal there from Pizza Hut. Remember, you can ask for specials each time you call. Lots of great deals going on, so be sure to ask. Can order online for other deals as well. That's Pizza Hut right here in Broken Bow.
And we also want to talk about Quality Senior Villages, a group of folks that work there and really make it a special place to live. And of course, right now, a tough time for those in assisted living, and Quality Senior Villages has been doing a great job, Gavin.
Yeah, they really have. It's very tough, especially during this time, to try to find activities that are not only safe, but keeps everyone entertained, and they always do a great job, and they're taking every measure possible to make sure the residents and staff are safe during this time, and they are following all of the recommendations from the CDC as well as the Department of Health and Human Services to protect their residents. Quality Senior Villages, them, and so many other senior areas are just doing the best they can, and hats off to them because they've done a phenomenal job thus far, and we know that they'll continue going forward.
Interesting thing about the start of October is the way that the days fell. We started October with a Thursday. That means that we're already approaching the third Thursday of the month, and that means Rustic and Red is having their special third Thursday event again this week.
If you've never been to Rustic and Red, I have been there once since I started here, and it is amazing. Rustic and Red in Cozad. Of course, their Sip and Shop is coming up on Thursday. The sipping begins at 4 o'clock, and they will be open until 7 p.m. Shop in-store specials and sample some yummy drinks. There will be in-store specials all day long. You can follow them on Facebook at Rustic and Red to stay up to date with all their new arrivals and third Thursday deals. Also mark your calendars now for their Christmas open house, A Joyful Christmas, Thursday, November 5th, Friday the 6th, and Saturday the 7th. To prepare for the open house, they will be closed Monday, November 2nd through Wednesday, November 4th. Rustic and Red in Cozad.
That's how you know something's going to be a big event.
Yeah.
They close the day before the event so that they can be prepared for it. So definitely mark that on your calendar and join them in Cozad. All right, we've got one last commercial break to play today in the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, but don't go anywhere. We've got one last song to play as a part of 90s Country Music Day, and then we'll just remind you of the different things coming your way to start the week here on KCNI and KBBN.
Your voice lets him know he's safe. Shelter Insurance does the same for you. Roadside assistance is now included with your auto policy, so if your car leaves you stranded, just call and we'll take care of you while you take care of what's most important. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield, we're your shelter. Some restrictions apply.
Shelter Insurance's auto rates are falling. See Agent Brent Custer for details.
Here in central Nebraska, we're always on the lookout for animals making their way across the road. Hi, this is Tammy with Fixed Right Auto Body in Broken Bow. Harvest is here, and that means deer are on the move. Despite all precautions, accidents happen. When they do, remember us at Fixed Right. We'll make it look like you never met that deer. Keep those eyes on the road, but if there's a deer you couldn't avoid, don't worry, Fixed Right has your back. Fixed Right Auto Body, just north of the tracks on 10th Avenue in Broken Bow.
I'm Dr. Stork. Today, better nutrition and stronger immunity are essential. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best provides 6 times more vitamin D, 10 times more vitamin E, and 38% more lutein, plus more folate and iodine too. All to help you maintain a strong immune system and better overall health. These are no ordinary times, so why choose an ordinary egg? Only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Our new fall arrivals will give you all the feels at the JCPenney Beautiful Sale. Shop and save on rich colors and cozy layers with up to 40% off select fall styles for men and women. Plus, get more for less with an extra 25% off with coupon. Or there's no better time to restock on everyone's favorite denim with 40% off select Levi's for the family. Find the fall style you've been missing. JCPenney. Offers valid 10/8 to 10/14. Offers and coupons do not apply to Levi's. Other exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Welcome back, Gavin. I think we could do an entire week of 90s country music easily.
Yeah. And not repeat anything,
easily.
probably.
Yep, we wouldn't have to repeat a single thing. There are songs that I'm leaving out that it just pains me that I'm leaving them out. I know there's a lot of Shania fans out there, and I know that one of them is our sales executive, Christy Wells. She likes that new Shania song, but Christy, that wouldn't be 90s country.
Sorry.
So we're going to have to play a classic from Shania. Here we go.
Whose bed have your boots been under?
Shania on your Monday, wrapping up the Get Up and Go breakfast show. Jeremy and Gavin with you here one last time. Gavin, it's the start of a busy week for us here at KCNI KBBN.
Yes, it is.
We talked about a few of the items, a lot of them revolving around sports, of course, lots of great music in between as well. Right out of the gate, it's all about the girls' Class C state golf meet going on today and tomorrow. We've already had one report from Brent. He kind of got things set up for you, and we're hoping to bring a report to you each hour at the beginning of the hour right on KBBN 95.3. So make sure to tune in for those throughout the day. And then tomorrow, Gavin, at 5 o'clock, you'll have the Broken Bow Triangular.
Yep, we'll have the Broken Bow games right here on KBBN. So very excited to be able to bring those to you. And, of course, tune in right here to the Thunderbird for those.
All right, McCook and Ainsworth are going to be the other teams there. And like Gavin said, both of the Broken Bow matches will be featured. That does it for our show today. Thank you very much for joining us. We didn't burn the place down, Gavin.
Oh, first time for everything.
Happy National Farmers Day and National Kick Butt Day from us at KCNI KBBN. Have a great rest of your day. We'll return to regular programming on both of our stations.